Yes, it's working. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Now open. Open the Star Wars Battlefront machine. Hello, anyone who may be watching this at what time is it right now? 10:14 at night. This is the TrueUnder-D2. And today I will be playing one of my favorite games ever. Star Wars Battlefront 2. This game is a blast, and let's just start with an instant action, why not?
Oh.
And I got my friend Lishi77 on here. Or 77.
My profile picture isn't working, so I'm on a different account, but this is...
Anyway, what map should I start with?
Anything that starts with the letter N.
Let's go with Naboo, because that's the only one that starts with the letter N. Gonna take out this one, gonna take out this one, and... do you want to go on robots versus clones, or rebels versus stormtroopers?
The rebels versus stormtroopers, because American history.
Rebels and stormtroopers?
Yes.
Alright. And let's go. Let's go.
Hey, we got two people
I go with the Rebels
saying
of the Empire.
something in the chat, at least.
Rebels or Empire? Gotta decide before one of them storms my base. Let's just go with these guys. Hi, Rebels. I mean, die, you buckethead. Never mind, I'm just gonna get blasted in the head with a shotgun. Hey, Dad, I got working. Alright, now I'm just gonna shoot some bucket heads and do this for the next few hours. Yeah, take out the officer. He's ugly. It sounds kind of funny. Oh, yeah, I can play as her. I got this thing. Oh, that was pretty good. For grenades and... I become invulnerable. Okay, then. Haha. I'm just gonna run past the thing. And boom, and die. Okay, so it seems like the stream's being kind of derpy compared to where I am. But that's okay, because I'm really too lazy to adjust this at this point. It took me too long to get this set up. And stop shooting me with a shotgun, please. Stop it. Step it. My strategy was ingenious. Thank you for melting him. How does the stream look, bro?
Me? Yeah. Stream looks fine. We've got one viewer, and it's the mini you.
Yay, I got mini me. His comments make literally no sense, and so do his video titles.
Yeah. His channel title doesn't even make that much sense.
His channel title is mostly just him sitting there doing things. Thank you to Mr. Tank for driving me to your command post. It just drove me there. It just pushed me all the way here. It was hilarious. And I got a beam mic.
To be honest, I'm subscribed to both Mini You and Mini Gavin for no reason.
Nah, their channels are interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, that's how you describe that.
Stormtroopering me. Yes, this blaster pistol needs some extreme zoom. I will not die. Die, my enemies. Adjusting things ended up with my death. Okay, then. Let's just go with the generic Mr. Man with the gun. Eric Manly Man. I'm not the rebel, you're the rebel. Definitely. Which side am I?
Alicia, where did you get that bag?
Okay, so you know how your mom gave me tiny clothes? Yeah, that's what this bag is from.
I shall throw weapons and my explosive balls at you. I'm funny.
Your explosive balls, so your sperm will fly everywhere.
Oh my God, Alicia.
Seriously?
This is YouTube. There are 7-year-olds on here.
Really?
But they don't know what that word means. They can't interpret anything.
I told you before this happened to keep this PG. Really?
Hey, to me that was PG.
Dude, I said nothing worse than crap and nothing referencing that kind of stuff. How are you not able to follow very simple instructions? My dad is getting a serious laugh out of this. His jaw dropped when you said it, and now he's just laughing.
Yes.
And now I will laser the guy with the shotgun and laser with everybody else and pretend that conversation never happened. Thankfully, nobody really watches me at 10 o'clock at night.
A while Anakin Skyminer walked up into the stream.
You know what? Just don't scream into the microphone.
The one viewer gives himself a shout out.
Anyway, back to my tablet gaming. Because I want to have some fun.
And also, okay, Imperials, I can't keep running back and forth in the same two locations. It gets a little old really quickly. And I'll shoot you, and you will die, and you will die, and you stop shooting me, please. Oh, hi, sniper. I have a sniper pistol. That means I have a better pistol than you. Sniper pistol. Stop shooting. No, stop dodging my attacks. You were supposed to stand there and get hit. Oh, hi, sniper. I have a sniper pistol. Whoa. Gonna take over the galaxy, except for the rebels, and we don't really do that. Do. Pain. Gonna take over the galaxy, except for the rebels, and we don't really do that. Do. Probably the best song I've ever sung. Hey, here's a fun idea. How about I drive a tank?
Sounds like the best idea for real life. Just grab a tank.
My favorite attack in this game is running over people with a tank. I'm not kidding. It is more effective than the lasers. Usually because a gigantic hunk of metal speeding towards you at a few double-digit miles an hour hurts a lot. Oh man, did the bad guys take my tank? I mean, granted I stole their tank, but I stole it fair and square. They stole the stolen tank. Give me my tank back.
Angerfish.
It's pronounced Anger.
It's like Angery.
No, not right? Peachy Nose.
I'm back.
He returns. I forgot. I thought this fly with my command post for a second.
Change his name or something?
I don't think he did. Me? The same for years. I shall change it to the. Dang it! I got shot. We just breathed into the microphone. Rocket and
raccoon.
Another rocket and dropping a landmine on top of the enemy. Oh, that was a lot more effective than I expected to be.
Because you're literally putting grenades on a tank.
For once, you actually have a point.
Not for once. I had many points in mind.
I'm not seeing a bit of you that's pointy.
I know.
Alright, so we're about to win, and no, I don't want to become a Slayer right now. And then I'll be the buckethead shooting rebel scum, and then I'll go to like some sort of jungle planet, I guess.
Okay, shoot the command box. That's how you claim it, right?
No, you just kind of stand next to it for a while.
Huh? Too much command.
You guys still awake?
Yes, I am.
I am.
I know you're awake. You're sitting next to me and talking to me and pretending to lick me.
Seriously, I respect your brother just for licking you.
It was a pretend lick. Thank you very much.
What the heck?
Ah, this Imperial Stormtrooper was really stupid. He revealed his location. Even though there's one of him and 3 of us. Thank you, announcer. Thank you, Mr. Commander Guy. I couldn't have noticed they were losing.
Okay.
Hello, friend. Now he's dead.
This is like, you just gave him a little headshot, then he went.
No. I just nudged his neck with a bolt, with a beam of just a plasma stick. Just nudged it a little. All right, do I go with the robots or the clones?
I don't know.
Never mind. I guess I'm going with the Imperial scum. It's not the Imperial scum. It's the Bucketheads and the Rebel scum. How could I mix that up? Now I feel like a traitor to the entirety of the Star Wars fandom. Mix the 2 slang words up. Yay, he said.
Let me kill something.
It is my command post now, rebels. Die. No, don't stop moving. You're not supposed to. I'm dead. I'm gonna pause the game for a second. Thank you.
I have just now realized that I need the patch in order for the SCP game to work.
Yeah.
I just now remembered that even existed in the first place.
Oh, you should live stream that game.
I will once I actually have it on my computer.
Ooh, I can play as Captain Biz Diddy. Oh, no, I have Visit and Lightsaber. Even better. Oh, no, don't get back here. I'm going to cut you with my lightsaber. Yay. And then I'm going to go, or I'm just going to go, and you're all going to die because I have a light stick. Bizdit. 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 Bizdities. Bizdat. Bizdoot. Get out of the way. I'm visiting the enemy, not you. Yes, quickly, hit him with the welding kit. I am the Emperor of the Empire. You do not give orders to me. It goes the other way around. Alright, what was that? Were you trying to kill me? Because you failed. Because I have a lightsaber and you don't.
What do you think their imagination they have what's in it?
We're really hoping they do. Just summon it out of nowhere.
Hope is key.
Visited him out of reality. Alright, so I want to go to here. And then go whoa, 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 whoa. So how Emperor Palpatine in this game can fly. And he dabs to fly. I forgot to mention that.
Nice. Beautiful memes.
Does that mean Star Wars Battlefront 2 is actually the inventor of the dab? I believe I can dab.
Okay, so my throat decided to work again.
I believe I kneel down because I haven't murdered enough people.
I'll be over here rapidly click-clacking.
Nice. I mean, if you guys want to add a little commentary to this other than just me, go right ahead.
I'm bad at talking, though.
Star Wars is very Star Wars.
Thanks.
Star Wars is
Conversation's going to be about Star Wars, of course, saying it's for some reason you guys haven't seen the movies.
I mean, I do own most of the movies because my dad used to be into it. I just haven't seen them.
Exactly, but you don't really have an excuse to not do it. Do it.
Well, I have an excuse right now,
Lucas,
and that is I'm at Mom's house.
I got super offended right there because
when you're at your dad's place, you don't have an excuse. So do it.
Lucas. Ender. Whatever name you respond to.
I'm sorry, what? I didn't hear you.
I got offended at the fact that you said that I don't watch Star Wars because I literally own every single original movie on
But have you
VHS.
actually watched them?
Have you watched them?
Yes, a million times over because when we were at the cabin, we literally had nothing else.
Good. I didn't know that you didn't watch him before. So that means you know who this guy is. The guy who fly dabs.
The guy who what?
The guy who can fly while dabbing. Did you not see that? See? And then he can just go down and then boom.
Your screen is kind of frozen on me right now.
I believe I can dab into space. Do 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 do. Mary Poppins.
Pepperoni and cheese.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Wee. And then we shot the last Dune one. Now we're going to go to here. And then I'm just going to go and pick the biggest maps I know of, which is Geonosis. That one, that one, that one. Maps. Warcraft are the ones I really just haven't played before that often. Oh, I've never been to Jabba's Palace in the original. Oh, I haven't played Tandem 4 forever. Where's the other one I was looking for? Where's Haw? There it is.
I am now being a kit. Yay.
Congratulations, question mark.
I am going to be birthed.
Oh, Maddie's doing a Warrior Cats role play on Roblox.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I am a book nerd. And I read a book series that literally no one else reads.
I'm pretending to be somebody shooting bugs and robots. Well, actually, should I shoot bugs and robots, or should I shoot homes? Bugs and robots it is. You didn't fast enough, Dad. Oh, they all look almost exactly the same. That's another big surprise, but you can get out of here. Our side of the map, not yours. What did I just say? You tin cans. Blankets, actually? I think, yeah. Or the robots. Never mind, I got Galingalooed to death. Heard the sound of those green blaster things? They sound, they literally just make digits. It's like, my young brain always, instead of trying to make the sound, just said Galingaloo, and that just kind of stuck in my brain forever. Stop running out of the line of blaster fire and stand in front of mine. Hey, hello, missile tank. Don't run me over. My thing, not yours. I shall shoot the ever-living frick out of all of you. Or I could just be hit with a missile. Both work. Both are fine with me. I'll just, yeah, I'll just take this thing. I'll take a guy with a sniper rifle. Fine. Die. Tanks, can you stop getting in my way of shooting things, please? What did I just ask of you? Okay, apparently the fact that things move is becoming a bit of an inconvenience for me. Move. Stop. Now, running in directly into the head of battle with a sniper rifle is not the smartest plan I've had. But I did get a guy with a chain gun out of it. Okay, that was a bad plan. Quickly, explodey droid, go. Alex, my bonus. Chain guns are cool. But so are lightsabers. And now I got Samuel L. Jackson with a purple glow stick. Ooh. Fuck.
I am the most useful commentary on the planet. That was sarcasm.
Oh, gee.
It's better than most kids in this house. Seen Isaac's tablet? You seen how many tablets have been broken? And bones. Okay, so the enemy's winning right now. That's not that good. The extra large battles in this game are insane. Oh gosh, grenades everywhere. This guy is shooting green balls of energy at everybody. Missiles are flying. I am dying at a faster rate than I've been in a while. Now, never mind, I got a jetpack. Whee! Grab. Fall damage incoming. Oh, I'm fine. Grenade into the hole. Boom. Now it's my little bicycle or robot looks like. Hey, why does the goo that actually is designed to heal, which is created to heal people from like when they lose an arm or get severely burned by lava after getting 3 limbs cut off. Work on robots. That's the one problem I've had with this game. One minute detail, but that's about it.
Whoa, what?
Yay! No, oh, come on! I missed. Nice clicking. The thing that prevented me from getting the glow stick.
That took me forever.
And now I have an even better gun.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, maybe stop doing things and I'm dead. What is everything for my big tank for moving on? Let's go. Okay, apparently, the person who's driving this spider droid has no idea how to drive things because they're just walking into a wall endlessly. Done with these. I am... Enough is enough. I am done with these battle droids all over the battlefield. On purpose, but I don't care right now. All of you need to die. Or it needs to explode. Ah! And I'm dead. Now I'm starting to think about it. Running headfirst into like 20 plus battle droids is not the best plan I've ever had. Not the worst. Much though. Everyone on the call, you got suggestions for someone else for me to play if you want to play something else? No, Isaac.
I'm just here to listen to voices.
I got Gmod, a few other games. I got Undertale on here. I'm still trying to beat Sand. If you want to watch me scream at that. New dead robot. Everything up, and then I'm slicing everything up some more, and then I'm gonna win because I'm just gonna get attacked by every single person with a rocket launcher at once. Oh, we're about to win, yes. Why is the tank heading the opposite direction? Yay, I did it! I killed all who dare stood in my way.
Why? They're just innocent.
Isaac, they're separatists. Yes. Wait, it's not going to be posted anywhere. I think you've said your real name a few times. Whatever. It's been mine before, I think. Okay, whatever. Just get back to shit. Okay, then. Ow! Whoa! What just happened? Pig with an axe just cut my head open. Oh, stop it! How many of these are spawning in? How many of these are spawning in? Is it? Oh boy, it's a fat slug. Whoa, okay then, this is not the best situation I've ever been. Who put the jetpack trooper inside of this enclosed building? Seems like a good place to use them. So it's the same kind of thing. Like, hey, let's put these fast speeder bikes that go hundreds of miles per hour in the thick forest.
You want to know what other bright idea America had?
What?
Let's throw a bunch of people in an explosive moving vehicle.
I know another genius idea?
What?
Let's strap wheels to a large hunk of metal, then make it go really fast.
Yes.
Oh, now I'm somebody with 2 lightsabers. I
keep stepping on slugs.
Because, I mean, if I've learned anything, adding lightsabers makes everything better.
I keep stepping on freaking slugs. And it's scaring me.
I don't agree.
And if you have somebody with 2 lightsabers, you just made yourself 1,000 times more awesome.
No. Alicia, what would you name a cat?
Whenever the guy says command post under Republican control, every now and then I think he says command post under Republican control, and I think, do you mean America?
Alicia, what would you name a cat if you had it?
If I had a cat, I would name it Dot.
Nice for me to be. Pile of Droidlandia.
You would name it what? You would name
Dot.
it what?
D-O-T.
That gives me an idea.
Storm it! Attack!
Storm it. Storm it in.
And I died. We almost took their main command post. What's on the outside of this door? Oh, go through this door. That's cool. Hey. Not droid's giving you trouble. Just strap 2 lightsabers to your body, then run at them. Oh, okay. I'm starting to get tired of the guys running around with the axes. Starting to get on my nerves. Stop killing my troopers, please. Get out. We're having a war in your house. Stop bouncing off the shield grenades. Not making this easy. Hi. Pew. Another droid explodes into ash, I guess. I didn't know Jabba's palace had a pool. I had literally no idea. Alright, where's my special ender rifle? Waiting. Alright, when we take this command post, I will change to the two lightsaber person. Well, I guess I'm just gonna turn into her now. I'm trying to save this command post. Ow! Whoa! What was that? What was that crap? I just killed the hero in 2 hits.
I punched myself upside the face.
Oh, you pig thing. No, I think I see why Jabba hired these guys. They're a lot tougher than they seem. I think they're fat axes body armor. Also, this guy is having a... This guy does not look like he's fully awake. Thinks there's a whole war going on and he barely even notices and is too busy dipping his hand into a blue jar.
Is it just me or is listening to Ender Rage quite amusing?
It could be very amusing.
That's why gaming channels are so popular.
Yeah.
True.
You haven't get the real...
Watching people rage is the most amusing thing.
And I win.
What the heck is a Repit?
And now it's round 2 inside of this guy's musty old house. With a giant... whatever that is. Let's just go with these ones.
You know what I need right now?
What?
What?
Some SCP-1498.
Right now?
What's that?
A small loan of $1 million.
SCP-1498. A thing with a giant wool thing with telephones and fabric that looks kind of like a sheep.
Oh, I see. I've seen what it looks like. I don't know exactly what it does, though.
Oh, basically, you pick up, like, since its head is a phone, if you pick it up and try using it to call, it'll offer for you to give it an exact dream for it to give you when you fall asleep.
Oh, that's cool.
That's why I need it.
Yes, I need that too. I would probably dream about flying. I'd probably dream about exploring the entirety of the universe.
Only thing is, the more you use it, the more you slowly go insane, and pieces of your head become pieces of telephones.
Okay, what? One minor downside I forgot to mention. You become a telephone. I'm killing it. Not funny, game. Not funny.
Everything's funny with you, Ender.
I walk into a room, and then I immediately get killed by 2 pigs.
That's hilarious.
Not hilarious. It's not funny at all. It's not funny,
Yes,
okay?
it is. Yes, it is.
It's really, really annoying. What is satisfying is when you get to see a stormtrooper fly down a hallway because of an explosion. You know what the SCP I want to have?
Which one?
I think it's 463. I don't remember the exact designation. But it's infinite pizza from wherever and however you want.
Oh my god, yes.
I mean, it looks like a Little Caesar's box, but it'll serve you like even homemade pizza. Like it'll serve you pizza from anywhere that serves pizza. I wonder if you could try getting fictional pizza.
That just sounds insanely beautiful. I need that in my life.
Can I get brick pizza? No, can I get a boneless pizza from it? Can I get a boneless pizza?
If someone says boneless pizza again, I'm gonna rip their throats out.
I need a boneless pizza. We're going to go to the SCP Foundation, and we're going to steal that, and so we can eat a boneless pizza.
Yes. That sounds like the best plan ever. I mean, as far as I know, the SCP Foundation is in like some shit though, so no, you can't do that.
I want to take it.
Yes, you do. Don't lie. Stop lying.
Sorry.
He was the lightning gun.
I'm the Illuminati.
Okay, my brother's claiming to be the Illuminati.
Okay.
Then he's part of the squirrels, and we must slaughter him.
Everything Dr. Bright is not allowed to do at the Foundation is probably the best of anything I've ever read or heard.
Yes.
Did you say time for bed?
Dr. Bright is not the final boss of anything.
What? Okay.
Dr. Bright is not allowed to comment.
Not that hard to talk
with anyone under the age of 18.
Dr. Bright is not allowed to turn this list into a to-do list.
It's not that hard to talk.
And don't forget the age rule.
Dr. Bright is not allowed to tell the personnel that rubbing if you rub SCP-682's tummy and then read it in a newspaper, we'll tame it. So, pig people! Pig people! I never thought I would genuinely start yelling at a pig person. Never thought I'd ever say the sentence or phrase, pig person.
All I heard was no.
No, I said pig person.
I heard no from that.
Is that what you heard? Is that what you heard? Take care of yourself.
I don't even know what that tone is. What am I doing with my life? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. My command post now, boy. Yay, we did it! Now, where to next? Isaac, stop saying the word P and expecting people to laugh at you. Oh, we're battling on a spaceship now. Okay. Maybe we can reenact the scene from A New Hope. Alright, I played as these guys the last time. I'll go with these ones. Alright, so we spawn in a generator room. With a bunch of rolling brown balls. Alright, after I complete my ridiculously large playlist, I'll play some, like, you guys want to watch me rage at Sans?
Yes.
I have found something that's strangely fitting.
What?
Oh, for a couple seconds, the details weren't loaded, and I was about to say it's fitting that it had no details. But there's an actual SCP Foundation app.
What?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, whoopee! I'm Mr. Robo Man. Except for he's not a robot, and he'll kill you if you call him a robot. He's very sensitive about the subject. He's very angry when he has
not
4
as
likes in
insane
his
as Dr. Bright.
It's cool. Fun killing a massive amount of identical people is fun.
Nice. This app is basically just the documents compiled into a thing.
And a bed. The website of the SCP Foundation is interesting.
SCP-066, Eric's Toy. Object class, Safe Protest Euclid Impetus.
Ah.
Just...
It's all of them?
SCP-066 is an amorphous mass of braided yarn and ribbon weighing approximately 1 kilogram. Strands of SCP-066 may be taken individually and manipulated. When this is done, a note on the diatonic scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, is produced by the object. When a set of 6 or more notes are produced, SCP-066 will produce a benign effect of varying nature and duration. SCP-066 will not respond to manipulation while any effect produced by it is in progress. Prior to Incident 066-2, results have included SCP-066 transformed into a small calico kitten for 17 minutes. The kitten exhibited significant friendliness and playfulness and appeared to be declawed. A song lasting 4 minutes, acoustic guitar with vocal accompaniment by singer-songwriter, redacted. The lyrics warn the listener not to use sharp objects without parental supervision. A small cupcake, chocolate with chocolate frosting and a lit candlestick stuck in the top. Notably, the tones produced prior to this effect corresponded to the opening notes of Happy Birthday. SCP-066 became responsive after said cupcake was consumed. What is this?
Go try to find another one. Oh, read the one on 682.
Okay. Honestly, this app doesn't have very many, but what about SCP-198, Cup of Joe?
Euclid and Keter. Using bananas.
SCP-198, Cup of Joe. Object class, Euclid.
Oh, Cup of Joe. Oh, that one's gross.
Special containment procedures. SCP-198 is located in a secure room of site blank with armed guards posted outside to prevent any unauthorized access. SCP-198 is to be stored under 24-hour video surveillance in a sealed and locked case, 0.5 millimeters. The key kept in a secure location, accessible only to those personnel with level 3 clearance and above. Under no circumstances are any Foundation personnel to handle SCP-198. All handling of SCP-198 is to be done via remote robotic means or by D-Class test subjects only. In light of Incident 198A and Incident 198B, Object Class has been elevated to Euclid and Containment Protocol 198 has been established. SCP-198's case must now be kept on a digital scale attached to an alarm system with redundant backups for power in its secure room. Any deviations in weight will indicate a breach, and site supervisors must immediately enact Containment Protocol 198 detailed below. SCP-198 has taken numerous forms since coming into Foundation possession in 19 blank. Since acquisition, SCP-198 has been observed to have had dozens of different forms, including a styrofoam cup, blank brand glass beer bottle, blank and blank-blank brand aluminum soda cans, an oversized shot glass that read 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floor, a plastic water bottle with a blank label partially peeled off, and data expunged. These forms always appear partially filled with the expected liquid of a vessel of that type would contain. The SCP-198 appears as an ordinary white porcelain coffee mug with blue vertical stripes evenly placed around its exterior. There are no visible manufacturer markings or otherwise remarkable details about its appearance in its current form. The object has resisted all attempts at destruction or sampling for further analysis. When inactive, SCP-198 can hold the expected 24 milliliters of fluid that any standard coffee mug would hold. Okay, seriously, where's the incidents? I don't want to read all this shit.
Watching the stream.
Oh, Incident 198A. Date blank dash blank dash 2000 blank. Location, site blank. Description. At approximately 2:15 p.m., researcher John Blank, who was working in an observation room adjacent to SCP-198's containment room, reached for what he thought to be a thermos of iced tea, only to discover he was firmly bonded to what appeared to be SCP-198. Immediately, researcher Blank notified site supervisors who, upon inspection of containment room 198, discovered that SCP-198 was indeed missing from its case. At least 3 months had passed since the last experiment had been conducted on SCP-198. Researcher Blank was interviewed by site staff and was kept alive by consuming the contents of SCP-198 for 31 hours before finally refusing to drink the contents any longer.
What? Whatever's in there probably tastes really, really good. You can serve it for 31 hours straight. Or you have a very, very, very bad addiction.
Incident 198B. Look, date blank dash 2000 blank. Location, site blank. Description. At approximately 8 a.m., security guard Albert Blank stopped to get a cup of coffee from a break room later determined to be located 3 floors underneath and 2 hallways over from SCP-198's containment room. The guard found himself bonded to SCP-198 when he attempted to grab a bottle of dairy creamer from the break room refrigerator. Once again, site supervisors were notified of a potential containment breach and discovered SCP-198's case to be empty. Guard Blank was interviewed and chose to self-terminate rather than consume any of the contents of SCP-198. Immediately after Incident 198B, site supervisors determined that the object class should be raised to Euclid, and Containment Protocol 198 was created to handle future containment breaches.
Basically, if you come in contact with it, you have to drink it. A lot.
Yeah, one guy wanted to kill himself rather than do that, and the other guy sat there for over a day.
Bro, get a life. Stop drinking mysterious liquids. And I've won this battle because I shot everybody. Yay. Can you go to their website and read one randomly?
All right. To the SCP site I go.
Just not 267. Anything but that.
What is up with SCP-267?
Do not read it, I swear to God.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh, there's the description. SCP-267 sightless, carnivorous rodents highly adapted for subterranean life in research colonies. A single nest is currently contained in the blank K formations in blank blank. SCP-267 is biologically similar to Heterocephalus glaber, but represents a distinct subspecies.
Oh, thank God I got the number 1 wrong.
Just looking at the picture for a second, what the fuck is it?
Hey. Stream is still going, and I am under attack by 15 abominable snowmans. Look at this. There's a conga line of them. Hey, Florida Trent,
awesome.
help!
Members of an SCP-7 colony spend the vast majority of their lives underground. They lack eyes completely, and auditory and tactile senses are atrophied. They do not seem to experience pain or any sense of self-preservation. They are extremely sensitive to smell and airborne chemical stimuli, which they use for navigation, hunting, and communication. Unlike in eusocial arthropods, there is no queen. There are cased divisions in its population, however, including workers, soldiers, breeders, and nursery attendants. That was cast. I read that. SCP-267 has sharp teeth and claws, but its primary weapon is its venom. The venom is effective in UL amounts and has aggressive, paralytic, and carcinogenic effects. In a hunt, dozens of soldiers cooperate to locate and bring down prey. They attack simultaneously, inflicting dozens of bites in a few seconds and incapacitating the target. They then drag it, conscious but immobile, back to their colony. At the colony, swarms of worker cast to SCP-267 emerge to transport the victim inside. The workers remove foreign aromas, carefully check for parasites, and physically dismantle the organism's means of locomotion to prevent escape.
Why?
By this time, tissues directly exposed to venom have begun to exhibit abnormal cell division. Within 24 hours, undifferentiated masses of tissue are visible at every bite location. The tumors arise spontaneously but seem to target skin and fatty tissues, as growth is likely to threaten vital organ systems. This has the added benefit to SCP-267 of producing a high concentration of energy-rich lipids for consumption. Tumors grow continuously until a few days after the larder animal's death. This thing is amazing. I love SCP-267.
Thankfully, I got the number wrong. That is not the one I was talking about. Let's go to 437.
437?
Yes. And I think that's the one. Just read the expeditions on that one because I think that's the one I'm talking about. Let me pause it and see.
437. Object class Euclid. And it is the pictures provided on the website are trees.
No. 432. 432.
Okay. SCP-432, object class safe. Special containment procedures. SCP-432 is kept in a standard storage area at Sector 25. Is to be kept locked at all times, and the key to the lock kept in the adjacent security station under guard by 3 Level 3 personnel. No other special containment required. SCP-432 is a 2-door steel storage cabinet measuring 2 meters tall and by 1.2 meters wide by 1 meter deep. The exterior of the cabinet is painted matte green and bears no remarkable features except small areas of corrosion and light scratching commensurate with being left exposed to the elements for a prolonged period of time. The doors of the cabinet are fitted with a basic side bolt and a haft for a padlock, allowing the door to be secured from outside. The interior dimensions of SCP-432 display significant disparity with the exterior. The doors open into an apparently extra-dimensional space containing a large labyrinth complex comprised of an as-yet uncharted series of corridors. The walls, floor, and ceiling of the corridors are constructed from heavily rusted steel and adhere to the same height and width scales as the exterior of SCP-432. The corridors within SCP-432 are lit at irregular intervals by what appear to be regular household light bulbs. Secured to the walls in wire mesh fittings, many of the bulbs are observed to flicker and numerous others are burned out or broken. In places, several large gauge steel pipes have been found bolted to the walls of the tunnels. These pipes are notably cold to the touch and contain flowing water. Although the source of the destination of the pipes and water are unknown, many of the pipes observed are in obvious need of repair and leak cold, average 3 degrees Celsius, water. Analysis of this water has revealed a low oxygen content and trace amounts of iron oxide, but the water is otherwise potable. The exact size of the labyrinth complex to which SCP-432 connects cannot be accurately measured, as each time the doors of the cabinet are closed and then reopened, the entrance created by the cabinet apparently moves to a different section of the maze. The fate of personnel. Huh?
When you read the expeditions on them too, there's an expedition section on it.
Money face.
Oh, way down at the bottom.
Those are pretty dope.
Below are the expeditions within SCP-432 to date. The standard agreed mission equipment pack agreed by Dr. T. Small and Dr. Blank is 1 hand torch with a 3-hour lifespan and additional power sources providing up to 6 additional hours. 1 headset microphone linked to control. 1 shoulder-mounted video and tool set for wireless transmission. 2 half-liter bottles of water. 2 high-calorie energy bars. 8 sticks of luminous marker chalk. The file for Expedition 3 has been locked. So, Expedition 1. 64502. Male. Average physique. Subject's background shows history of aggravated assault and burglary. Subject is equipped with a standard mission equipment pack and sent to SCP-432. Camera is activated and subject enters SCP-432. The door is held open by a 3-kilogram weight placed inside the doorway, with technicians on hand to remove the weight and close the door if required. Camera activates, showing a short corridor constructed from the same rusted, corroded metal as the exterior of SCP-432. The floor is formed from rigid safety steel, as might be found on industrial walkways or gantries. The corridor makes a 90-degree turn to the right approximately 5 meters ahead of the subject. Control asks the subject to move around the corner. Subject moves forward as requested, turning the corner into a longer tunnel, the exact length of which cannot be judged due to lack of lighting. A conventional electric bulb on the wall lights the immediate area, but the light fails to illuminate much beyond 3 meters. Further lights can be observed ahead, though they only illuminate patches of the tunnel. Control instructs the subject to turn on his torch, and the lighting is notably improved to the limit of the torch's beam, approximately 20 meters. Control asks the subject to proceed down the tunnel. After approximately 42 meters, a crossroads appears in the tunnel. E6502 asks Control which way to go. Control tells the subject to pick a tunnel. The subject chooses to go left, and before entering the new tunnel, produces a stick of marker chalk from the equipment pack and draws a large arrow on the wall, indicating the direction of the exit. As subject moves into new tunnel, Control notes that video quality has begun to degrade, with visible interference appearing on the monitors. Control does not inform the subject of this. Subject
What
proceeds
the heck is going on?
SCP readings. And I can tell I'm boring the hell out of both of you.
No, this is actually quite interesting to me.
Okay, so I'm really only just confusing my girlfriend.
Yep.
What the heck is an SCP?
Just gonna share my screen just because better than my profile picture.
Yeah.
Words. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. Subject proceeds down new tunnel for 11 meters before tunnel T junctions left and right. Subject takes the left tunnel, again marking the direction back to the exit with chalk, and continues onwards. Subject walks approximately 5 meters down the tunnel, then stops and asks Control if they heard anything. Control replies they did and asks what D6502 heard. Subject is quiet, as if listening, then replies in muted tones that he can hear someone banging on the wall in the distance and shouting. Subject becomes agitated and tells Control the person sounds, quote-unquote, fucking scared. Control boosts audio. Control boosts audio gain on the subject's camera and pick up sounds similar to the subject's description. Repetitive, distant banging consistent with someone striking a metal surface with their arm or hand. A voice can be detected, but audio quality is not sufficient to discern words. Subject is becoming increasingly agitated by the sounds. Control informs the subject to move in the direction of the shouts. The subject objects, but after a short discussion with Control about the nature of his employment, he moves forward. After approximately 14 meters, the tunnel turns 90 degrees right and angles downwards in a gentle slope. Video interference is now noticeably increased, and slight audio interference is now audible. Subject has begun breathing heavily and muttering under his breath. Subject continues down the tunnel for approximately 27 meters until the floor levels out again. The subject abruptly stops, crouches, and swears. Control asks why he has stopped. Subject remains silent. breathing has become louder and heavier. Control asks again why the subject is stopped, and D64502 replies that he heard a scream and that the banging and shouting has suddenly stopped. Control informs the subject to stand and move forward, but the subject becomes agitated and demands to be allowed to leave. After several minutes of arguing, the subject stands, taking a long drink from one of the bottles of water, and moves forward again, although slowly. Ahead, the tunnel T junctions left and right. Control tells the subject to go right. The subject marks the way back to the exit with chalk and goes right. The tunnel ends in a dead end after 6 meters. Control informs the subject to go back to the junction and take the left tunnel. This too ends in a dead end after only 4 meters. The subject seems to have calmed slightly and suggests returning to the previous T junction and trying the other tunnel. Control confers with Dr. Blank, who decides to recall the subject and analyze the data collected so far. The subject has been within SCP-432 for exactly 37 minutes at this point. Control informs the subject to return. The subject moves back through the tunnels, following his chalk marks towards the exit. At Crossroads, the subject freezes again and asks Control if they heard a noise. Control confirms that they are detecting a sound, but requests D64502 explain what he is hearing. Subject identifies the noise as wind. At this point, the camera captures a small drift of what appear to be dead leaves blown from the right-hand unexplored tunnel. Subject remarks that the breeze smells stale. Control informs the subject to collect several leaves for analysis and then proceed down the right-hand tunnel to locate their source. Subject collects leaves and complains about orders to remain in SCP-432, but moves towards the tunnel mouth. As subject nears the tunnel entrance, a loud echoing roar is heard over the radio. Similar to a large animal such as a bear or a lion, subject panics, screams, and runs for the exit, ignoring Control's demands to investigate the sound. Subject sprints to the exit and collapses in the storage area. Expedition is aborted, the door closed and locked, and subject removed for debriefing.
Any more? Is that it?
Is it over?
That's it.
So basically, he found some magical leaves blowing from a place and ran and heard somebody go rower. And he also heard somebody go, ah. And he started having a panic attack about that.
Yeah, he got agitated by hearing a scared person and wanted to leave but never left.
You got Andrew.
That made me generally scared.
Huh.
See,
there are some funny SCPs.
Now, I am going to find the I'm going to find 1498 just to like skim over what they have on the site for that one.
I get very easily freaking terrified. I'm like shaking right now.
You spooked somebody.
I've been spooked.
But yeah, I'm going to save this image just to show to Maddie these dream sheep demons.
Dream sheep demons.
That's what I'm calling them right now because that's what they are. They are dream sheep demons.
Send me an image.
Peace. A nickname for them is Dial a Dream.
It's a sheep with a telephone on its face.
Yes. You pick up the telephone that is its head, and basically it asks you to give a dream for them to give to you. And then you fall asleep, and that exact dream to the exact detail is given. Some get addicted and some don't, but the more you use it, the more your head turns into a telephone.
I want those sheep.
And also a lot of subjects have gone insane, but that's fine.
That's just a minor setback of having whatever dream you want.
Why did they put a telephone on a sheep?
This telephone ain't toll free.
I'm
Let's
still
see.
shaking.
E4560, after being exposed to SCP-1498. I was sitting in this room, except it wasn't really a room, because the edges were sloped, so it was like an egg room. Green paper, but it wasn't that green. Just a little green here and there. Anyways, I'm right in the middle, sitting on the ground. Except, of course, the fact that I was being supported. So then I realized that I'm actually a table. Like you guys told me to tell the weird sheep phone thing. There are people eating off of me too, like old, maybe from the 1950s with red faces. That was when we finally hatched and I woke up.
Weird.
So that is the dream the subject is given the sheep. And I got the dream.
Who in the world writes this stuff?
Is anyone enjoying this?
Who writes that?
Do you like the ever-ending loop?
Yes, it's fun.
People do.
That's freaking awesome.
And now portal's off.
Footnotes. SCP-1498 is believed to be connected to SCP-2028 and SCP-2805. 028 is a collection of 258 empty snow globes. The words the words remove the negative emotions and thoughts from your mind with your friends at the Oneroy Collective. Do not use more than 3 times per 30 days. In case of emergency, do not break the glass. Are written on the underside of each instance of SCP-2028. Analysis of the structures of the instances reveals no anomalies. The anomalous properties of SCP-2028 manifest when one or more human subjects enter REM sleep within 4 meters of an instance. The subject will invariably experience a vivid nightmare. Upon waking up, the subject will feel an intense sensation of relief. For the following 3 days, the subject will report an increase in happiness and willingness to participate in social situations. The instance used will be filled with images from the subject's nightmare. If picked up and shaken for more than 3 seconds, the subject will experience brief, random hallucinations related to the nightmare. Sleeping next to a used instance yields no results. Should the phrase "please reset" be spoken within 4 meters of a used instance, the images will disappear and it will manifest its anomalous properties again if used. Using an instance of SCP-2028 more than 3 times every 30 days causes damage to it in the form of cracks appearing on the glass. If an instance is used approximately 6 times in a 30-day period, or if it is broken through impact, a 2028 alpha event will occur immediately. This event consists of a local reconstructing of reality of varying size surrounding the broken instance.
What?
Said restructuring measures 250 meters squared on average and strongly resembles the events and physical laws found inside the nightmare, stored inside the broken instance. 2028 alpha events have disappeared after a number of hours equivalent to those of the subject's sleep duration. SCP-2028 was found when blank blank, a farmer on Redacted, accidentally broke a used instance. The entirety of his house was affected by a 2028 alpha event. The farmer reported that he often had nightmares about being considered inferior due to not receiving a proper education. Due to the immobile nature of the affected structure, Site-91 was built around the house. Following anomalous phenomena are found within it.
Hey, turn to the left.
The majority of the structure lacks any color beyond black and white. Several books of varying nature appear and disappear randomly. Should a book
be picked up? My screen very quickly. I put a guy under the map upside down.
Nice.
Through a portal. Crap. I'm fine.
Through a portal.
I threw myself over a portal.
Should a book be picked up, it will become animate, manifest tooth-like growths, and attempt to bite who is holding it if they do not finish reading it. Several lockers similar to those found in schools fill one of the structure's corridors. If they are open, they will reveal random contents normally found inside school lockers. However, any notebook will be filled with text complaining about bullying or having to study. Sounds right. Any animals that enter the structure will either be transformed into an object or picked up by a human arm, which will appear from a nearby surface and drag the animal inside said surface. None of the animals that have disappeared in this way have been found. Several humanoid entities resembling students, teachers, janitors, and security guards will perform activities related to their profession. However, the entities often have anatomical features replaced with objects such as mops, pens, chalk, books, and chairs. They will communicate solely through low-pitched gibberish. An individual identical to the farmer will randomly appear inside the structure and walk aimlessly through the halls. The humanoid beings who find him will point at the farmer and call other humanoids who will gather and laugh at the farmer. A humanoid entity will wander the house shouting blank blank's name and talking to itself. It resembles an adolescent male carrying a red backpack, but with his fingers replaced with pens. The only being found inside the structure that is capable of clear communication. It identifies itself as blank blank, the close childhood friend of blank blank. This entity is incapable of perceiving blank blank's copy. So these are dream globes. I like being ignored after 20 minutes.
It's cool.
Me too, it's fun.
Sorry, I don't know what to say, okay?
I get ignored every 5 minutes of my life, feeling into a straw. And it turns out saying like this. I get grammar today. Help me, how do I grammar?
I think of another interesting one.
Do you know how to grammar?
I did it, Isaac. I put two on top of I put two faults talking together.
You know how to grandmother?
I do not have a grandmother now.
Oh. What are you swallowing? Uh-oh. I'm trying spawning. Wait a minute. Put Wheatley in an infinite portal loop. The one that goes like this.
Oh, yay. That's a good idea. Also, I'm playing something else now in case you didn't know.
You have mine.
What?
Not Wheatley.
That goes through.
Wheatley's in entities.
Yes, I know where he is. Watch this, guys. See these monkey balls? I can eat them. Tasty. Here we go.
I knew this would be fun. They told me it wasn't fun at all, but it's not fun at all. I believe it. I don't have to pop my
Fusion.
Spawn water?
What?
SCP-1099, spawn water.
Spawn water? What in a video game?
The object class of it is Euclid. What?
What does spawn water do?
Spawn water is chemically water, but possesses a magnetic dipole approximately the strength of neodymium. This liquid is also an anti-emulsifier, unable to mix with oil or normal water, and remains in a single area by way of self-attraction. Particulate tests have shown that the liquid flows independently, aligned with the nearest geomagnetic pole that attracts ferrous objects. Samples of the liquid that are boiled, distilled, or ionized condense into normal water. Similar loss of effect is noted when SCP-10991 is salinated, becoming ordinary salt water. 10991 effectively creates an ice bar magnet, and it retains its unique exposure effects when it returns to a liquid state.
On the ground.
Sensitive material access restricted.
On the ground.
Whoa. Jesus.
Whoa.
I'm sending this. This is great. I'm sending the picture before I even just say the rest of this, because it's great.
I don't think they even care that it's gone.
They did.
Where'd the thing go?
I know that.
They're dancing. They were dancing. Why'd you do that?
I don't like dancing.
Alright. The remarkably transdermal liquid is absorbed quickly into human skin upon contact. The area soon becomes inflamed and will spasm of its own accord. Necrosis swiftly sets in at the edges of the affected area. Deep and necrotic avulsion injuries are left behind, exposing bone and tendon, severing major arteries, and causing blood infection. In most cases, swift application of heavily salinated water halts symptoms. Treated exposure may still cause infection, scarring, and necrosis of the
Stop. What in the world happened?
I'm still reading SCPs, and I found a really fucked up one called Spawn Water.
What happened to its foot?
Oh, that's what happens when it's exposed to SCP-1099. That is what happens upon contact.
What the hell is an SCP?
An SCP is an object or creature that is dangerous to humans.
Send me an image.
I can't. There are way too many. There are over 2,000 SCPs.
Send me literally the creepiest one.
Oh shit, I don't know what the creepiest one is. Oh fuck.
Just send me one.
Oh no, there are apparently over 3,000. Let's look at the numbers I've never seen and find one. We have one titled, and then it decided to be an angry spider. What the hell is this one? 3023. That's a map. Firefly? No pictures provided. High impact sexual violence. That's quite the title. Holy hell.
What's SCP-1099 or whatever the heck was in that?
Oh, SCP-1099 is legit just water, but not water.
It's just what?
SCP is water, but not water.
Weird. Send me one of the creatures.
Creature. Ooh, how do I? That is not how these are sorted. Alright, let's just look at Series 2 and see what we find in these. I know that the creatures do exist. I think... I did not mean to tap on that again. Oh yeah, 004 is the 12 rusty keys to the door. Mr. Plot unseen.
Wait a minute. So this is a whole book series?
Not books.
What is this? Are these like legitimate things?
In real life, no.
What is it?
Ooh, okay. I haven't found any creatures, but you're gonna like, what was the number? You're gonna like number 113.
Show me.
Number 113 is the gender switcher. That's what it is. It's so great. When SCP-113 comes in direct contact with the flesh of an organism possessing sex chromosomes, the organism's physical characteristics associated with gender and biological sex are transformed, including genetics and secondary sexual characteristic, either reversed or altered. The process occurs in 4 stages. Stage 1 lasts approximately 0.2 seconds. SCP-113 bonds with the cells that it touches and induces an unidentified chemical change. This process causes tissue damage similar to mild burns, and SCP-113 cannot be removed from contact with the subject until all stages complete. Stage 2 lasts approximately 20 seconds. SCP-113 emits a low-intensity electromagnetic wave which travels through the subject's body. Subjects may experience nausea and vomiting, along with the stinging sensation throughout the body. Stage 3 lasts approximately 60 seconds. Throughout the stage, the subject's cellular makeup is temporarily transformed. Altered cell composition ranges widely from being unidentifiable as human to unique variation of partially differentiated stem cells. The subject will experience intense stimulation of all sensory nerves during the final 20 seconds of this stage, and describe this part of the process as extremely painful. Subjects in poor health may die of shock in this stage. At the end of the stage, the subject's biological sex is permanently altered. In standard cases, the subject's biological sex will be changed to the opposite biological sex. All primary and secondary sexual characteristics are altered accordingly.
They make it sound so terrifying.
SCP-113 disengages from the subject and becomes inert. So stage 4 is it detaching from you after your existence. Huh?
What's a subject?
The person in contact with it.
Why do they use that term?
Because, okay,
it makes it sound so horrific.
This is a lot to explain. Okay, so basically, in the universe of this SCP stuff, there's a thing called the SCP Foundation. They collect criminals and homeless people to test out the different dangerous objects that they find. The something. And are basically used as guinea pigs or test subjects.
Gosh, this is cruel.
The entire SCP universe is awesome. I love it. I wish this stuff existed in real life.
Oh my gosh.
Because all of this shit is just a normal object. Well, at least some of them are.
No.
There's one that's just 12 keys and a door, which is basically put the key in the door and then you explode into blood.
I'm gonna be traumatized. I'm not gonna be able to fall asleep.
Okay.
I'm literally
Oh wait, there is, I believe there is a creature actually. SCP-106, the old man. They're Class Keter. That's bad. No physical interaction with SCP-106 is allowed at any time. All physical interaction must be approved by no less than a 2/3 vote from the 05 command. Any such interaction must be undertaken in AR2 maximum security sites after general non-essential staff evacuation. All staff, research, security, Class D, etc. are to remain at least 60 meters away from the containment cell at all times, except in the event of breach events. SCP-106 is, that's the containment procedures. I want the description of this thing. SCP-106 appears to be an elderly humanoid with a general appearance of advanced decomposition. This appearance may vary, but the rotting quality is observed in all forms. SCP-106 is not exceptionally agile and will remain motionless for days at a time, waiting for prey. SCP-106 is also capable of scaling any vertical surface and can remain suspended upside down indefinitely. When attacking, SCP-106 will attempt to incapacitate prey by damaging major organs, muscles, or tendons, then pull disabled prey into its pocket dimension. SCP-106 appears to prefer human prey items in the 10 to 25 years of age bracket. SCP-106 causes a corrosion effect in all solid matter it touches, engaging a physical breakdown in materials several seconds after contact. This is observed as rusting, rotting, and cracking of materials, and the creation of a black mucus-like substance similar to the material coating SCP-106. This effect is particularly detrimental to living tissues and is assumed to be a pre-digestion action. Corrosion continues for 6 hours after contact, after which the effect appears to be burnout. SCP-106 is capable of passing through solid matter, leaving behind a large patch of its corrosive mucus. SCP-106 is able to vanish inside solid matter, entering what is assumed to be a form of pocket dimension. SCP-106 is then able to exit this dimension from any point connected to the initial entry point. It is unknown if this is the point of origin for SCP-106 or a simple layer created by SCP-106. Limited observation of this pocket dimension has shown it to be comprised mostly of halls and rooms with data expunged entry. This activity can continue for days, with some subjected individuals being released for the express purpose of hunting, recapture, data expunged. Oh my god, Lucas, did you find Neon Cat? What are you doing? Gmod? Are you... Is that a rainbow gun? Holy fuck, yes.
Alicia?
Yes, Maddie?
I'm gonna be mentally traumatized for the next 2 days.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna be able to freaking move. Oh my
Lucas,
god.
what are you doing? What?
How do you function after reading that?
Just easy.
I am going to be mentally destructed. What is a word? Why the hell?
Yes, that's what am I doing, Lucas?
You have been shooting Neon Cat.
No, I've also been spawning dupes
I can see that.
and destroying them.
Kevin!
Are you guys still alive?
And
I'm
spawning
alive, and I just read a
Okay,
couple
I'm in control now.
Madeline, and she's traumatized.
Here, I'll save everybody. So.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I was told to torture you.
I told you to keep them entertained. There is a very, very large difference between entertained and tortured. Oh. Well, that completely justifies all their actions.
Plus, literally asked me to play.
Yes, I did not mean annoy everybody. Is everybody everybody somehow still alive?
Yes.
Because now we have Chell with a lightsaber running around.
Okay, that is not good. Why do you have a light?
Why not? Light flag. Look at this.
It's going into your freaking head.
New. Boing. You wanna watch me rage?
On what? Oh, yeah, yes, please.
What about you?
Sentient Homo sapiens, where have you gone?
I'm still here.
Wanna watch me rage at Sands?
Sure.
We're both just like,
there.
yeah, let's watch you rage.
Eventually it will close.
Okay, I'm about to tell a true story. I literally almost beat Sans like 10 times. Literally. I don't know how. Help.
What does 1099 do?
1099. Okay. So upon contact with the skin, it basically causes a shit ton of chemical damage and just burns through you.
Did
and
I
within
not
a matter of
ask
seconds,
specifically to keep it PG language? Now we have 2 F-bombs stuck in here.
within a matter of seconds, Not
And I've
you,
played, and Isaac has
Nintendo
tried
Dark
beating it so
Souls.
many times. He just says ready now. He doesn't even say anything else. But suddenly, Undyne, hey, point. Ready?
Seriously traumatized you.
Want me to give it a try?
No.
I'll show them how good I am. I may be a little rusty. Yo.
No kidding.
I'm not sure if this is gonna rage in
Hey, Lucas, give me a number between 1 and 4,000.
With the enter shift thing is so annoying.
Don't, Lucas. Don't.
Don't do what?
Give me a number between 1 and 4,000.
Don't.
1738.
No.
Got it. You can't be that bad. We're so square.
And then after that, one.
Okay. Where is 1738, the beautiful meme?
Really? Second attack? I died on the second attack.
SCP-1738, object class safe.
Object class what?
Safe.
Oh. I just said faith, and I'm like... What?
Description. SCP-1738 is a barber's chair manufactured sometime before 1999. All identifying markings are forcibly removed from SCP-1738 prior to initial containment. The only identifying mark is a small logo reading MC and D. The back of the SCP-1738 has a small control panel with a detached typewriter, keys made from pure ivory, with letters from a variety of alphabets: Roman, Cyrillic, Armenian. This apparatus is not fully understood and appears to be the primary mechanism for controlling SCP-1738's anomalous effect. When a human subject is seated on SCP-1738, they will enter a comatose state until they are removed. Once removed, they will report to have an intense and specific fear which they did not suffer from prior to using SCP-1738. It is possible to manipulate this effect using the console on the back of SCP-1738, different inputs, and use of the keyboard yielding unique different fears. Testing on D-Class personnel is currently suspended due to the massive expenditure of resources that testing SCP-1738's effect with trial and error would require. SCP-1738 was recovered from a Marshall, Carter, and Dark facility in Blank, UK. After reports of its use reached Foundation personnel monitoring Marshall, Carter, and Dark corporations, documentation recovered with the object indicates that it was the primary attraction of the clubhouse. Several other SCP objects, 2463 and SCP-2635, were recovered by Mobile Task Force MU-3. So basically, you sit in this chair and it gives you a fear. I still want to sit in it. Jesus. SCP-001 has so many warnings on it. Let me scroll down and read this. What is it? Oh, please collect. Okay. This one. Hey, wait. SCP-1 is weird.
There are like a million, I know. Also, if you're not actually part of the SCP Foundation, they'll kill you with a page.
With a page? That doesn't sound so bad.
They'll kill you with the computer page.
That sounds great. I wonder what happened to Dr. Bright with SCP-001.
Die, you fat skeleton.
Maddie, how can you make that restriction when you don't live with me? But how?
Well, I'm done that. Let's throw the universe around.
I'm just sitting here, kind of skimming through Dr. Bright's entry for SCP-1.
Dr. Bright's what?
Entry thingy, the factory. That was the one labeled with Dr. Bright's name, so I was interested.
Yeah. I'm loading the universe.
Wow. Actual universe sandbox.
You played it?
Nope, you just said you were loading the universe and I thought you were kidding, but this is an actual universe.
Yeah. How can I completely ruin everything? Alright, let's take a star. No. Add. You still hear me?
Yes, I can.
Alright.
Maybe you
Let's
should
see what
just
happens if
randomly
I
start
throw
throwing around.
a black hole at the sun. It ate the entire inner solar system. Well, I mean, granted, it's 10 million times bigger than the sun. And it's eating everything else.
Dude, that would be fucking huge. Imagine that black hole just destroying us right now. Like right now, we're just dead.
And according to the simulation, this will happen in about 2 years. We're all gonna die.
Yeah, don't have to live to drive a car.
And yay, we don't have to live through the rest of Trump. Alright, so what should I do? Alright, I have an empty solar reality. What do I do? Playing God is fun. Aha, I know. We'll start with a marble. Right here. You see this marble right here? Well, if I go into the marble settings, I go to this, I go to this, and then I go to this. Boom! I just made a marble 100 times the size of the entire Milky Way galaxy, and I turned the universe into the marble.
That's beautiful.
Let's put a 6-sided die in here, huh? And then multiple 6-sided die and make a gigantic universe out of the 6-sided die. Make a monolith as well. Some jack-o'-lanterns in there. Oh, I know. Open one and then just completely destroy everything. Alright. Let's take Planet 9 in our solar system and destroy everything. Alright, where's the theoretical planet? Planet 9's over here. What do you think Planet 9 looks like? This. I like that design. I like their fan fiction for Planet 9. I like your fan character. Reality. Any suggestions as to what to throw into the inside of the solar system?
Single-sided paper.
A single-sided what?
Paper.
I don't think I have paper. Oh, I know. I will throw the Great Pyramid of Giza into space. And I mean a lot of them. I will make them all form planets.
Okay.
Become a planet. Give it. And I'll throw whatever this is into there too. You know what? Put the TARDIS, like, at the sun.
Yes.
Voyager 1 decided to come back home.
Dude, as a Doctor Who fan, I must say the Doctor would probably just have a vacation on the sun.
Jack-o'-lantern. Pluto, 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 Pluto.
Huh. Laugh is Fun is an actual SCP.
Last is fun.
Interesting. And there's also one called Remember Me.
No, I won't. This is the Great Pyramid of Giza just flying through space.
That's when the stream begins.
Alright, you know what? I am going to turn the Pyramid of Giza 10 times the size of Jupiter.
Both of these are class Keter.
Now what happens? You know, throwing something 10 times the size of Jupiter into the asteroid belt is not the smartest plan I've had. It's got multiple moons now.
Alright. Last is
You know what?
fun.
It's not big enough
Under
yet.
SCP-2030. Object class Keter. Description. SCP-2030 is an anomalous phenomenon that manifests as a television series. The medium through which SCP-2030 manifests changes depending on the most popular format currently in use.
I made the Great Pyramid of Giza bigger than the sun.
Oh my god, yes.
It ate it. What are you doing? Great. No, stop it. I have done it. I have ruined reality. The Great Pyramid of Giza will fly through space and continue to eat everything in its path.
That is a giant pyramid.
Actually, let's see. Can it eat everything? 10 million mass black hole versus Great Pyramid of Giza. It's gone. All right, then. 10 million mass black hole versus 10 million mass black hole.
What? Okay, what you just said makes no sense.
I am creating the biggest black hole theoretically possible and non-theoretically possible. Alright, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
Me?
Okay, how big is this?
Oh, I was just reading the description for SCP-2030.
Oh.
Okay. Turns out
The Laugh is Fun television series, SCP.
ooh, I want to. Oh, I've never had the want or courage to do that. Actually, read it.
All right.
Oh my God, Planet 9 survived. How?
What?
It survived the Great Pyramid of Giza and a black hole 10 million times, a billion times bigger than the sun. But it turns out that thing is nowhere close to the size of a galaxy yet.
How'd the pyramid survive?
I don't know. I'm just gonna throw a black. Galaxy upon galaxy.
Are you okay?
Maybe. I don't know.
Do you want me to calm you down for reading?
What? You can read now. I'm done.
Okay, I'll just pick up from where I left off-ish. Okay. The series title typically appears as Laugh is Fun. Their variations on this name, such as Laugh is Life or Laugh is Laugh, are not uncommon. The series has no corresponding box art. It mimics art from other television series, often causing viewers to select it, mistaking it for another program. This show is a hidden camera comedy series, showcasing the candid responses of various people to bizarre, disturbing, and often anomalous situations. Usually run between 10 and 12 minutes and feature introductory and closing segments that bookend the hidden camera footage. No episode to date has had an end credit roll. SCP-2030-1 is a presumably human adult male that serves as the show's host, providing introductory and closing commentary as well as appearing to victims to reveal that they are being filmed for a television series. SCP-2030-1 is invariably shown wearing a royal blue three-piece suit with black and white wingtip shoes. Due to the way in which scenes are filmed, SCP-2030-1 is only seen from the neck down, making identification difficult. He refers to himself as Laffy McLafferson. Individuals appearing on the show often react to... Huh?
Yeah, I think Gavin created that name.
Probably.
Yeah,
Individuals appearing on the show often react to the events that they witness with panic or distress, but appear immediately calmed upon the appearance of SCP-2030-1. This is true even when the individual in question has sustained significant bodily harm or witnessed a particularly traumatic event. Additionally, most reported individuals seem to express some degree of familiarity with SCP-2030-1, with some claiming to be fans of the show. Research into whether SCP-2030 uses its viewership as its victim selection pool is ongoing. Episodes follow a particular theme that each prank segment alludes to. SCP-2030-1 introduces these themes at the beginning of each episode in an as-of-yet unidentified film studio whilst standing atop a bright yellow stage decorated with oversized geometric shapes of various colors. Episode themes vary from mundane, such as the beach, pets, and candy, to the strange and violent, such as mail fraud, arson, and terrorism.
Okay, that escalated quickly. We're going to talk about candy today, kids, and radical Islamic terrorism.
But why? Why can't you talk about candy terrorism?
Terrorism upon the candy.
SCP-2030-1 delivers a similar speech at the end of each program to close out the show. At the end of each episode, the camera pulls back and around from SCP-2030-1's stage to show the studio audience, which usually comprises the individuals featured in the episode. During this time, the words "filmed in front of a studio audience," created in partnership with YWTGTHFT, are superimposed over the footage in white text. Research into the identities of the people featured in the show's prank segments has revealed that they are all persons who are officially documented as having died or gone missing in the year they appeared on the program. Thorough investigations into the deaths of SCP-2030 participants have revealed a number of inconsistencies and contradictions in matters concerning the circumstances of the deaths. Additionally, exhumations of the individuals' remains have revealed that all recorded participants' bodies are currently missing. The general consensus among researchers assigned to SCP-2030 is that victims are likely abducted after their use in the show, with their disappearances covered up when possible. However, no concrete evidence connecting to the individuals' deaths with SCP-2030 besides the show's footage has yet been found.
Wow.
And there's also a transcription of a typical speech delivered by SCP-2030-1, with the episode theme being printers.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay. Ha, what a ride, eh, folks? We've seen printers that eat, eaters that print, and everything in between. Makes you appreciate the old clunker you have back at the office, doesn't it? No, printers may not always work when you want or need them to, but they sure make for some excellent comedy. And that's what we're here. That's what we're about here. Comedy. We're here to make you laugh. We hope you laughed. Thank you for laughing with us. That's what we're about here, doesn't it? That's what we're about here, doesn't it, folks? Come laugh with us again next time. And remember, laugh is fun. Good night and laugh. And laugh. Just laugh. We love to make laugh. Make more laughter so as to for laugh. Laugh with us. Laugh with us. Studio audience joins in the unison. Laugh with us. Laugh with us. Laugh with us. Laugh with us. Laugh, 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 let us in.
It sounds like a broken record.
It does.
He's just saying the word laugh over and over.
I honestly paused a couple times because I thought I was reading something all over again, but I wasn't.
Oh.
Note, video cuts off abruptly and a black screen is displayed for 30 seconds. Laughter and soft, wet noises can be heard in the background before the program ends.
Ew. I don't want to know.
I do.
You want to know what the laughing, soft, wet noises are?
Yeah.
Likely some bottle of blood. It's very happy blood, but still.
There are also some examples of the pranks.
It's just a prank, bro.
Let's see. Season 13, 1989. Episode theme, Squirrels. Individuals involved, Melissa and Travis Englund, disappeared, last seen May 12, 1989. Scene description. Mrs. Englund lies in bed next to a male figure, presumably Mr. Englund. A series of high-pitched squeaking noises are heard, and Mrs. Englund is awakened. She tells her husband to wake up, but he does not respond. She places her hand on his shoulder, but quickly draws it back with a shriek. His skin begins to undulate, as though something is moving underneath. A multitude of squirrels then burst from various places on his body, quickly filling the bed and crawling onto the woman. She arises to leave the room, but SCP-2030-1 walks in and turns on the light. He is accompanied by Mr. England, who has been skinned from head to foot but gives no indication of feeling any discomfort. All three share a laugh and the segment ends.
This is Frank, bro. I only made you explode with squirrels. Just a prank. I skinned somebody completely. It's just a prank, bro.
How am I doing this? I don't understand. I'm just clicking. Help, I'm good at Geometry Dash.
I'm adding Saturn's ring 90 times to the sun.
Episode theme: swelling.
Like upside down.
Whoa. Look what I did. I added a bunch of Saturn's rings to the sun and it just threw them everywhere.
Oh. Damn.
The wave of asteroids is just the sun's rings.
I went so straight fly. I went
Rock launcher.
Some spikes.
Just pick another random one. Oh, wait, I don't know. 420.
420. All right.
Right.
R upside down. Oh no.
SCP-420. Object class safe. The picture provided is a bottle of whiskey.
Highly doubt it's safe.
What's the rest of it?
The rest of it, let's see. Description: SCP-420 is a dirty bottle of redacted brand whiskey with no lid. When emptied, a small amount of whiskey-like liquid always remains in the bottle, appearing as liquid adhering to the sides. This liquid pools back into a few milliliters of SCP-420-1 over time. Drinking SCP-420-1 will cause SCP-420-2, a non-fatal but consuming degeneration and mutation of skin and keratinous tissue, hairs, fingernails, etc., in the infected. Cases of SCP-420-2 should be contained for further study. Early cases can be treated, see treatment below. SCP-420-2 has only been shown to affect humans. SCP-420 cannot be washed out. Liquid added and turns to SCP-420-1 and poured out. The SCP-420-1 retains its properties for up to 48 hours. Chemical analysis shows no anomalies in SCP-420-1 before or after loss of potency. It is identical to redacted brand whiskey when potent, and has all the same effects in addition to causing SCP-420-2. When it loses its potency, the chemical structure changes to that of concentrated urine. Urinalysis of decontaminated SCP-420-1 shows that it belongs to a human male, approximately age 50, with severe liver degeneration. Further analysis using data expunged shows that the urine contains trace quantities of data expunged, consistent with SCP blank. Research shows data expunged. SCP-420-2's infection progress varies somewhat from patient to patient, but can be described in several phrases. For therapeutic purposes can be found in Medical Document 420A-4. Brief descriptions for containment purposes follow. And I'm just not going to read those.
Okay.
Okay then. I didn't really care anyway.
I mean, this stream's gonna go on YouTube, so.
Yeah, it's
so far we've got almost 2 hours of me playing a bajillion different games.
And to be honest, SCP-420 is basically a bottle of whiskey that mutates your skin if you drink it.
How about no?
Tasty!
Let's see, what's another random meme number?
360.
Oh yeah, 360 no scope. SCP-360. Object class Euclid. Description.
This one
SCP-360
school skills.
Description. SCP-360 is an anomalous ritual that ostensibly allows a single living human subject to ascend to a higher plane of existence. When performed at an altitude of 10,500 meters or higher, affected subjects emit a blinding light and a burst of high-energy radiation for several seconds, then disappear. The radiation dosage is negligible and does not pose any long-term danger to the affected individuals. However, due to the altitude required for successful activation, SCP-360 has resulted in numerous aviation incidents involving both public and private aircraft. When questioned, numerous witnesses of SCP-360 activation events, particularly those identifying as devout religious adherents, have reportedly experienced auditory and/or visual hallucinations consistent with their religious beliefs. They have taken the form of seeing the affected subject with luminescent wings or a halo prior to the disappearance, music with no identifiable source, religious iconography or imagery, or a feeling that they were in the vicinity of a powerful presence. To date, no individual who has successfully performed SCP-360 has ever been recovered.
Wow.
So, it's ascension to heaven.
That's kind of cool.
Let me guess, it has an Xbox 360.
Likely.
I had to say it. I had to, okay?
You did not have to say that. You lie.
Look, I dumb, and I have to say everything that's dumb. Dumb.
See,
I'm putting rings around Voyager 1.
I'm just gonna look through Series 4 and look for a title that interests me.
Oh, SCP-3000 is interesting.
Wait, let me see if I can... Whoa.
What?
By order of the Overseer Council, the following file describes a Class 7 cognitohazard and is level 5 out of 3, level 5/3000 classified. Unauthorized access is forbidden.
Just click that you're okay.
Or the credentials approved thing. What the fuck? What is this? The picture's confusing me already. Okay.
Could you screen share?
Hmm?
Can you screen share?
Oh yeah, I'm not.
Oh, it's a snake. No, it's a water eel.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah, it's a giant eel. I see that now. SCP-3000 is a massive aquatic serpentine entity strongly resembling a giant moray eel. The full length of SCP-3000 is impossible to determine, but it's hypothesized to be between 600 and 900 kilometers. The head of SCP-3000 measures roughly 2.5 meters in diameter, and sections of the body proper are as large as 10 meters in diameter. SCP-3000 is typically a sedentary creature, only moving its head in response to certain stimuli or during feeding. The majority of its body is located in and around the Genghis fan and rarely moves at all. SCP-3000 is carnivorous, and despite its sedentary nature, is capable of moving quickly to dispatch prey. Despite its size, it is hypothesized that SCP-3000 does not require sustenance to maintain its biological functions. While SCP-3000 excretes a thin layer of viscous dark gray substance classified as Y909 through its skin as it consumes prey, the end result of its digestive process is currently unknown. SCP-3000 is a Class 7 cognitohazardous entity. Direct observation of SCP-3000 may cause severe mental alterations in viewers. Individuals who directly observe SCP-3000, as well as any individuals within an uncertain distance of SCP-3000, inexplicable head pain, paranoia, general fear and panic, and memory loss or alteration. The following is a log from Site-151's historical records written by Dr. Eugene Getz about initial discovery of SCP-3000 and the effects felt therein. I need water and a breath.
And take that water in a breath.
The unease was felt throughout the entire crew as we descended on that first night. Whether this was due to our uncertainty that we would discover or something more sinister, I would not speculate. As we continued to descend, Williams began sweating profusely. When asked about it, he could not respond, stating that he thought he was missing something he could not deduce. As our descent continued, he began to act more and more erratically, at one point addressing myself as Darlene and expressing uncertainty as to the tasks he was assigned to handle. Similar feelings were expressed by other members of the crew, but Williams felt it the most. His mimetic resistance was by far the lowest of all of us. But he was a biologist, not a mimeticist. When we really came into contact with the entity, he began whimpering and had to be sedated. I remember him muttering the word no over and over again, as if in disbelief. He went silent after a while as we approached its head, and when I looked back at him, something had gone from his eyes. He did not even so much as blink as we made our final descent. At around 0900 hours, we first observed the head of the entity. The unease was palpable now. Several other crew members complained of feeling hazy and of being uncertain what they were supposed to be doing. Captain Ritter, ever the man's man, wrote it all off as nitrogen intoxication, and forced them to continue approaching the entity. When we were within 50 meters, the entity turned slowly to look at us. Even now, as I recall watching this thing coil around in the darkness, I can still hear Williams barking like a mad dog in the rear of the vessel, screaming and flailing, shouting about how he could see it in his head. Perkins and Harrison tried to restrain him, but he got free and smashed his face in against one of the portholes. He hit it so hard he cracked the inner layer of the glass. Damage was bad enough that we had to surface. We tried to give Williams medical attention, but he was too far gone at that point. He had pulled himself against the glass. Despite the trauma, he still spoke briefly as he lay dying. Nobody recorded it. We didn't think to it. We didn't think to at the time. But I remember it well enough. He said, "There's nothing, nothing, nothing." By the time we had reached the surface several hours later, Williams was dead. At the time, I didn't think much about what he had said. Just the ravings of a man gone mad by the depths, I figured. I didn't know any better. But even now, I can still see the eyes of the creature. I see it hanging there in the darkness, illuminated by a light I cannot source. I feel the lingering dread that Williams must have felt the night in the submersible, as he was overcome by whatever void that foul thing slithered out of. Please, my throat actually hurts.
Yeah, you want to watch the the Earth exploding?
Watch the Earth exploding. That sounds great.
With 8 dwarf planets orbiting around it. Whoa! Woo! Okay. Let's watch the Earth explode in real time. Let's keep an eye on Michigan and see what happens to it. There we are. And now we're gone.
No, please stay in Michigan.
So it's just currently slowly disintegrating.
No, please stay.
How about you go for SCP-173?
Oh, I've heard of that one so many times. A world famous SCP or something.
Oh my god, this thing is so derpy.
I was about to say, I'm good at this.
I know it's derpy, but kind of creepy at the same time.
How would I do that?
Moved to Site 1993. Origin is as of yet unknown. It is constructed from concrete and rebar with traces of Krylon brand spray paint. SCP-173 is animate and extremely hostile. The object cannot move while within a direct line of sight. Line of sight must not be broken at any time with SCP-173. Personnel assigned to enter container are instructed to alert one another before blinking. Object is reported to attack by snapping the neck at the base of the skull or by strangulation. In the event of an attack, personnel are to observe Class 4 hazardous object containment procedures. Personnel report sounds of scraping stone originating from within the container when no one is present inside. This is considered normal, and any change in this behavior should be reported to the acting HMCL supervisor on duty. The reddish brown substance on the floor is a combination of feces and blood. Origin of these materials is unknown. Enclosure must be cleaned on a bi-weekly basis.
Oh.
Let's thinking of a random number. SCP-2369.
A house.
Oh, there are some buildings.
Come on! Like, seriously, this one is literally impossible. No! Come on!
Alright, Earth is taking too long. Vaporize already. There we go. Good size boulder. And suddenly random gas giants everywhere. Do 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 do. Fusion
I just finished reading the last SCP to myself, and then I clicked the random button.
What did you end up with?
SCP-2536, a Christmas tree.
It's a Keter class Christmas tree.
Yes.
If this deters me from hanging up a tree, yes, you hang Christmas trees. From building a Christmas tree or buying one or hang. I don't know if I want to make a Christmas tree after this one. Hopefully, I still do.
SCP-2536 is a Christmas tree with purple and white decorations, approximately 2 meters tall and composed primarily of plastic. A speaker is attached to the base of SCP-2536, which loudly plays the song "I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day" by the band Wizard on a constant loop. SCP-2536 only manifests during the month of September, and its status during the rest of the year is currently unknown.
September?
December.
Oh.
During the month of December, SCP-2536 will appear before at least 6 members of Foundation personnel, one at a time, regardless of distance between them. No reports have been found from the public or elements outside the Foundation indicating SCP-2536 appearing to anyone apart from Foundation personnel. Upon appearance before member personnel, a gift in the form of a wrapped present consistent with traditional Christmas practices will be located beneath SCP-2536. This gift hereafter, referred to as SCP-2536-1, will contain an item which the chosen member of personnel greatly desires, whether consciously or subconsciously. In cases where the desired item would be too large to feasibly fit inside SCP-2536-1, its interior dimensions become significantly larger than its exterior ones. The targeted member of personnel ignores SCP-2536 and leaves the area. SCP-2536 will disappear after 3 to 5 minutes. SCP-2536 was first discovered when it manifested in the office of Site-26 Director Leader during the lockdown after containment breach of SCP-Blank. At the time, SCP-2536-1 contained the required materials to temporarily shut down SCP-Blank and return it to its chambers. Inspection of SCP-2536 by nearby researchers revealed the following note attached to SCP-2536's base. Here at Data Expunged, we love nothing more than to watch the good work you fellows do. Your empathy and moral integrity are an inspiration to us all. And so, in the season of giving, we have decided to present you brave heroes who do so much for us with a gift of your own. Enjoy. Merry Christmas, OSN.
Cool.
It's a mind-reading Christmas tree that gives you gifts. I want to know what these object classes are based off of, because I would call this safe. I mean,
all right, let me explain Keter, Euclid, and safe to everybody. Safe, a banana that you can eat and will not do anything. Euclid, a banana that if you try to eat will slap you. Keter, a banana that if you look at will choke you to death. It's pretty accurate. I'm still waiting for the list of everything Dr. Bright is allowed to do at the Foundation, and I'm expecting it to be about 2 sentences long.
Oh yeah, but like about this tree, there's no way to contain it, and all it does is give you gifts specific to your desires.
It would probably give me $10 quadrillion.
I feel like it would probably give me, I don't know, maybe a Swedish model.
A what?
It would make like a Swedish model or something.
Okay. I was gonna say that sounded inappropriate, but not really. I am fusing a bagillion gas giants together trying to build a star. Fuse already! What more do you need from me?
The object class of this teddy bear is
combined. That's it. I'll have to go to extreme measures to do something. Out to fire Deimos at everybody. I'm just kidding. Edit. No, I want to go to tools, and then I can just go to. What's cool about tools is that you can just go to material, set this to velocity of a light speed, mass of the particle being the sun. No, not the sun. Jupiter. Just throwing one Jupiter-sized amount of hydrogen at everything. Now make a star. If this doesn't make a star, I don't even know anymore. One second, I think I gotta do something. Father. You know if this is. Oh, go to 1582.
1 what?
1582. I think that's the one I'm looking for.
SCP-1582. Object class, safe.
Object class what?
Safe.
Oh, alright.
SCP-1582 is an aboriginal man composed of Myrmecia regularis ants, estimated to be roughly 300 years old. This data was gathered from a nasal drone instance of SCP-1582-1 on blank 1989. SCP-1582 is roughly 25 to 75 meters in area due to wars with other colonies and flood migrations.
Alright.
Certain
Well,
instances
guys,
of
that's the end of the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, if you enjoyed it, like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me any feedback. If you liked the stream, as said, like the video. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button and tell me what I did wrong. Have a nice day, everybody.